Giga had a sit down with Dana. Now, that right there within Giga's career is a very good sign. Many guys will come through this organization and they'll never get a face-to-face with Dana. Giga laid out his argument for why he should be chosen to fight Volkanovski next. So if you're Dana White, right now, at present time, you have 3 options with 2 opponents. Option 1, Henry Cejudo, who's put his name forward and offered his services. As a former 2-division champion, he would have the resume. He could skip the line. He could qualify if that's the direction you want to win. And you have Giga, who is active, busy within the division, has competed there as a main event guy, and is ready to go. Those are your 2 opponents. Your third option is wait. Make Volkanovski wait. Because your number 1 contender's bout between your ear and Max is already signed and is out there. So there's a meaningful amount of time that Volkanovski would have to wait. We know Volkanovski doesn't want to wait. Volkanovski said nothing at the press conference. At least nothing that was more clear to what his wishes are, which is to get a match again and get it quickly. Volkanovski said he'll even leave the weight class, do a non-title fight, go up to 155 if it means he can get back in there more quickly. Look, we've got to listen to that. So if we're listening to Volk, and now we have Giga saying, I will do it, why would you wait? There could be reasons. I'm asking the question, why would you wait? And between the 2, would you rather do Giga, who's earned it, who's here, who's fresh, who's coming off a main event, or go to Henry Cejudo, without question, beautiful resume, but is proven unreliable. And it's very tough with Henry to know when he's sincere and when he's performing. I know Henry, so I know when he's sincere, and it's now. Henry's serious. This is not for headlines. This is not for attention. Send over the contract. He'll sign it. That's where he is. He's in that place. He sees something that he likes, that he believes he can defeat at a weight class, which provides an opportunity that has never been done in the sport. Boom. Henry's in. You've got his attention. But is that what you want to do? And I know what you, the viewer, thinks. You think, oh, Dana's a businessman. He'll do whatever's best for business. And the bigger fight is, and then whatever your answer is there, but that's the one that you think Dana will go with. That isn't true. That is a narrative that's been created that has lasted for years. That's not all Dana's looking for. It's not all Dana has ever looked for. Giga, who wants to fight nonstop. You guys remember the time somebody pulled out of a fight? Giga sent a call, but all he got was a voicemail, or he sent a text message that they never responded to. So Giga gets in his car and drives to Las Vegas, ready to make weight and fight. Nobody's told him come to Las Vegas. Nobody told him you have a fight. Nobody told him we're even looking in your direction. He didn't know he wanted to be available. He got in his car and he drove his ass there and presented himself. That mindset over a guy who walked away from your belt, it's going to matter. It's going to matter. You're going to have to think about those things. Do I want a hungry guy that's willing to come in on any notice against anybody, particularly when I got a bunch of champions who are a bunch of crybabies right now that want to do anything except get off their biscuit, get in there and risk it? Or do I want a guy that's hungry, who I believe, even as champion, is going to represent the division and the brand and move forward quickly and reasonably without being a pain in the ass? They're real questions. And between Henry, who is sincere, by the way, and the champ thing, look, if anybody can pull it off, right, it's Henry. It's Henry. Amanda couldn't even go for it, just by example. 45 and 35, she can't make 25. She can't go for it. Henry's going the other way. 25, 35, going up to 45. Henry not only is a double champ, we know can make the weight class and has the skills to do it. That's a great story. It's a very interesting story, but I'm sitting back. I'm looking at the evidence that I have. We have 2 names that are offered. Nobody else has even suggested it. Nobody else at 145 even believes that they've earned it. They all understand Max, yeah. You then have Giga, who had a meeting. You have Henry, who didn't. So of the 3 options, wait for Volkanovski, Henry for Volkanovski, Giga for Volkanovski. Between those 3, Weight is always on the table, and Giga had a meeting. It looks like we're now down to 2.